During the build-up to the annual Royal Rumble match, WWE likes to tout its various stats and records that exist within the match itself. Two of their favourite stats to churn out are who lasted the longest and who lasted the shortest. Too easy. So in this first video, let's take a look at the top 5 Iron Men who've spent the longest time in the Royal Rumble match. The longest, number 5, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes in at number 5 with a very impressive 59 minutes and 50 seconds from 2016. In that year's Rumble, Reigns was placed in another Cena-esque, oh my god, how will he overcome these odds storyline when he was forced to defend his WWE title against 29 other men in the Rumble match. And the valiant hero would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the villainous Triple H, who was cheered out of the building after he eliminated Reigns, costing him the title. Side note, the absolute travesty of Ric Flair's legendary 59-minute and 26-second Royal Rumble appearance being knocked out of the top 5 by this isn't lost on me. Boo, Roman. Number 4, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho continued to put a big massive rubber stamp of approval on his career renaissance 16-17 run by putting in an impressive 1 hour 13 second stretch in the Royal Rumble. Let's hear it for DDP Yoga. He was finally eliminated by, you guessed it, the big dog, Roman Reigns. There's a theme emerging here. Number 3, Bob Backlund. I know, mental. But in the 1993 Royal Rumble, Mr. Bob Backlund put in an Iron Man 1 hour, 1 minute and 10 second stay in the match, which was eventually won by Yokozuna. This was Backlund's WWE comeback before he went crazy and was hugely entertaining, so he was just an old, really white guy in plain red tights. The funny thing was that he was presented as this old wrestler making a courageous comeback, but he was 43. Chris Jericho right now is 47. As I said before, absolutely mental. Number 2, Chris Benoit. Ever wonder why when WWE rolls out Royal Rumble stats about winners and Iron Men like this, that the maths never add up? There's always one short. That's because Chris Benoit is that big black mark on WWE history. To be honest, they're 100% right, but he did last the second longest in a Royal Rumble match ever in 2004 at 1 hour, 1 minute and 30 seconds, which he also went on to win. Number 1, Rey Mysterio. After the death of Eddie Guerrero in 2005, his best friend in real life, Rey Mysterio, seemed to weirdly benefit. You might think that's not a nice thing to say until you think back on how WWE storylines treated Guerrero's death. Go on, have a think there. So, on the first Rumble since Guerrero's tragic passing, Rey entered at number 2, and given the fact that he already had 2 black marks against him in the big black book of things that Vince McMahon hates about his employees, things didn't look so great for Rey, but he overcame the odds, which actually works when somebody's undersized, and he went on to win the world title in a great moment at WrestleMania 22, which 20-year-old me was there to see live.